I'm here with Adriana, and she is the founder and CEO of Nicky's Gardens of Hope. And they are building a sustainable home to facilitate quality of life, life of dignity for those living with intellectual disabilities and autism. And you've been on this project for, gosh, it's been like a year and a half at least.
Year and a half.
And really been through a lot of challenges to your original idea, but you know, the fact that you're still going forward and you've kind of like had to adjust with the circumstances. So you started out with the idea of more of a larger facility, and you've had to downsize kind of just because of
circumstances happens.
Yeah.
And, you know, I think you need to be flexible, especially these days, and try to not stress over it, but come with the solution. And honestly, I think that giving the property fell through, it was the blessing in the sky, if I might say.
Really?
You know, there is a different property not too far from the original property that we're looking at. We do want to stay in the same area because we created those relationships with the local government, and we know the area, how it is. And I think it's important to stay there to eliminate, you know, longer period of time.
Mm-hmm.
But at the same time, you know, you have to be adjustable.
Mm-hmm.
Things happens. And I think when things are not the way we want it to do and we get stressed, we cannot think straight, and things will not, you know, happen the way we want it to. So when we're looking, and because of COVID as well,
right, that kind of hit.
Yeah, so that got hit as well. But at the same time, I like to look at opportunities, right? So what this taught us, let's try not to rush to build Disneyland in 5 years. Let's to build something that we can actually expand, learn from it, expand, and be really sustainable in the longer term. Because somebody like Nicky can live up to 80 years old, and we have to make sure that we're taken care of. And what we're trying to do is unproven concept as we know it. So having for-profit and non-profit, how are we going to separate what business is going to do what?
Right.
But for that, we do need to talk to the local, you know, agencies, right? What we can get paid from the government. And again, we do want to be dependable. We do not want to be dependent on the government, but at the same time, we will take every penny we can, right, to help people like Nicky. So
it's figuring out what government funding is not going to come with strings attached that makes it harder for you to put this together, kind of thing.
We do want to provide the best care and best services and giving dignified life.
Yep, that's awesome.
Do not come with, you know, your son does not need extra light in the room because it's not necessary. You don't know what my son needs. You don't know what you know, anybody's kids need. 1, 2, it's going to be a learning process, just because the first home we finally figure out how to, you know, how I know how I want it to look, and I know how I want it to feel. But it's also going to be kind of testing technologies and AIs and improving on that before we're going to go build another, you know, 10 homes. And I want to make sure that every single person living in the home, in our homes, is happy, you know, and the parents and caregivers are happy that they actually find a great place. It will take a time, maybe, but I do believe